This is a vlog. I'm waiting for my sister. Don't know what she's doing, so I have to stay in the car. Today is the 20th of June 2016. It's a Monday. It's 12:06 p.m. noon. Going out for lunch. It's my first day in Kuala Lumpur, Selangor, or PG or SS place. Tired, of course. Woke up at 7:45 a.m. or was it 8 a.m? Okay, 8 a.m. Slept at around 2 a.m. I think. So I'm tired, still tired. And of course I'm quite pissed off because I'm missing my SD card. SD card is the genuine card. I have a genuine card and I have a not genuine card that's called pen drive. It's cheap. The genuine card is faulty, but now it's missing. The faulty one, it's strange that the pen drive, that's the name of the trademark, pen drive is not as faulty as the original one. So that goes to show that it depends on the draw of the luck, of your luck. So just this morning I just wanted to find my second SD card, which is about 32 gigs. So both of the cards are 32 gigs. 32 gigs on this ultra setting, which is the best quality for this camcorder, which is a JVC GZ-E100, will give me about 3 hours, or to be more specific, 2 hours and 56 minutes. 2 hours and 56 minutes for 32 gigabyte. Yep, 32 gigabyte storage space. So it's gone. It's missing. It's missing, and I'm quite pissed. And I think it was Jaden who actually did it. I left it in front of my laptop and it's missing. Even though it's a bit faulty, but missing one SD card is like if you have two hearts, you're missing one heart. That's the analogy that I can draw from it. Okay, maybe you have one heart, got two parts of your heart. You mean it's in half of the heart, you know, left ventricle, right ventricle, auricle, whatever. One is gone, so it breaks my heart. But never mind, it's Jaden, so it's he does not know better for 4 years old, 5 years old. You know, last night I was playing with him, Ultraman, wow, gamqing, the Chinese word gamqing, that means, what is that? What do you call it in English, gamqing? This Cantonese word? Feel, oh yo. Play with him, I melted my heart. Wow. And this morning I look for my SD card, gone. So what do I think of? Instinctively looking on around the ground and see whether I dropped it or not, around my laptop, gone.
Just because.
So I'll have to blame.
Hello, feelings don't disappear.
So I blame Jaden, of course. Itchy fingers, as we like to call it, or in Cantonese, sauhan. He likes to take things and hide things and whatever. Hopefully, if I ask him again, where's my SD card, and if he points at the window, then I'm fucked. He threw in the window, out of the window, then fuck. What to do?
He's that smart to open
smart.
the window?
I opened the window. That's the bad thing about it. It will be my own fault. Yes. Hopefully, he did not throw it out the window. I know I can replace it with all these things, but why do something like that when you can? I mean, Jaden should know better than to touch my stuff. Now I'm going to have to banish him and ban him from the room because he can fuck things up and create havoc. He will throw away all my essential things. If he throws away my camcorder, oh yo, then I got headache already. Very big headache.
Remember what he did to your card?
What card?
The access card.
Access card. It was gone, and where did you find it?
He found it back.
He found it back. Oh.
At the CD right there.
Great. 1 year later, maybe I find the SD card. And what's the point? Because SD cards will be like defunct already, and then everybody will be using something else, some kind of other storage.
Buy for you now,
no thanks. Or actually, are you going to Sunway?
No, why?
Because I want to buy 100 to 200 pieces of paper.
Why do you need
A1.
to go to Sunway?
Because that's the place where I only know that sells A1 paper. Wow, it's cold
A1, you can find it in any shops.
Special one.
Sunway pyramid inside.
No, outside.
You know where is it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll take you there.
It's cold I know it's hot outside, but 28 degrees Celsius is the best for your car.
No. This will condemn my.
It will destroy your car.
It will condemn my one. Don't go below 23.
Wow, 23 is very cold, you
Don't
know.
go above 23.
It's the big difference
Can you
between.
please put it up? Put it up.
There's a
or
big
off it, off it.
There's a big difference between inside and outside. Once you go outside, wow, it will be like bloody hell, be hit, punched. Where are we going for lunch? That's a very important. Huh?
I don't know where you want to go. I want to go buy. Yesterday, you know what I forgot to buy?
What?
The yogis.
Yeah, whatever. So I think I have to go into the. Yesterday we used a van to go and buy KFC, McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's. We went out to buy McDonald's, which is nice. Look at my review, the dirty version of the review of my grilled chicken great Chinese burger made from Chinese laborers of China. Great grilled chicken burger. Oh, very nice. So we went there using the van, even though it's a bit slimy because of the tapioca used to make the chicken
Big, crunchy.
Crunchy is not fried, grilled. It's grilled, so that's why it's a bit slimy, but it tastes nice because of the mayonnaise plus pepper, flakes of pepper. It's like the combination that you think that it's not good, but it's in actual fact quite nice. So we use the big van. I don't know what do you call all these vans?
Estima, MPV.
All these MPV, most playable, valuable, most valuable player. MVP is most valuable player, and this is a MPV. What is it? What's happening here? Multi-purpose virgin. MPV lah. MPV is the big ass van lah. It's a big van. It's very comfortable, very nice actually, but expensive a bit.
No now the imported version is
30,000 ringgit.
No.
If it's 30,000 ringgit,
70 plus
70 plus okay lah.
Because locally assembled Previa.
I don't know. No, I'm not interested in all these things like brand of Priva, whatever. It just goes through my mind and I forget about it. So we were using it and it was dark. I'm not sure whether I did not play with my SD card. I did not swap it out at all. So I just go down there. I mean, go into the van and take a look at the floor. So I had to go look for the SD card because Kamching is more important and kill that bugger. Very cute, but can be so devilish.
Hey,
I know it's a child.
It might not be him.
Yeah, it might be my fault. Send him to Africa and let him know the realities of life. That the African children, they have to scrounge for food. Sometimes they have to go hungry, and when they are hungry, their bellies will become bloated. So it's very strange. It's a weird thing in life. When you are fucking hungry, your air. Okay, it's air. It's like air. But it seems like full already. That's why it's for full belly. This is SS2. Yesterday we tried to look at the place, but it was raining, and it was busy with that baby called Gabriel. Ouch.
Your nephew
Yes. So there's a Malay. No. Ooh, girls in pinafore costumes or uniform. So it's a girls' school. I didn't know that. Is it Indian girls' school? Co-ed. Nice. Must send Jaden to a co-ed school. Must.
Die.
No, not die. At least you can become a grandmother before you're too old to pull or handle a grandchild. That's a very important thing. Start a family as early as possible. Then maybe he will learn about life, about responsibility and stuff. Because nowadays young people, they do not know the trials and tribulations of life.
Is it?
Life
you
is.
also don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did not learn my lessons well. So I want the younger generation to learn about life and how sucky it can be. Yeah, because it's all about mula money. We're going to SS2 buat apa?
Beli itulah, semalam saya sudah lupa.
Then we have to eat there lah.
Eat lah, whatever you want. What do you want?
What's there? I don't know. Something that's filmable, which is anything hawker or I don't know all this fast food.
Yes, just now only you were talking about GCB.
Fast food fuckery. Burger is nice, I know, but eat once, it's okay. Fries were terrible actually.
Because you didn't eat them hot.
Yeah. It was only like 10-20 minutes away. I mean from the shop.
We didn't. What did we?
Oh, let it breathe. You did not, meh? You sure?
I mean, I opened the bag lah, but it's not enough.
Oh, okay. So it was steamed, steamed in its own steam.
The correct word is soggy.
Yes, I know.
Soggy patty, chicken
Soggy.
patty.
Or the grilled chicken burger.
No.
Who gives a shit?
Slimy.
Slimy lah. Because of the tapioca that is supposed to make it more.
Soggy.
I do not know what it makes it. It makes it more eatable. Is that a word? Is eatable?
Edible.
Yeah. Edible. Why make things complicated? Just use eatable lah. Why edible? Why is this English so terrible one? I really complain about English. I complain about everything. Huh? Why in Malay it's always different one. 2 words and it's different. In English it will be swapped out. When you're young, you can differentiate between the 2 words. Give me an example of 2 words that is swapped around when you transform into Malay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Something lah. I cannot give you an example because I'm too sleepy. Woke up at 7:45 AM, man.
Why?
I wake up early nowadays. Fuck.
And what time do you sleep?
3 AM. So,
Getting old.
yeah, getting old. So, what was I saying? Words. Yeah, edible, eatable. Why make it so complicated? So, in the future, people with a good grasp of English will die out, and Shakespeare will be dead. He's already dead. Shakespeare is Wilhelm. Is it William or Wilhelm? Is it German or English? If it's English, it's William. If it's German, he will Wilhelm Shakespeare. So yes, I know. I went to his birthplace. Did I? Yeah, it's called some on the river something. Stock on river or begin with S1. Forgot. It's a river. I've seen his birthplace, but I did not enter because you have to pay a few pounds for it. So fuck it. And I saw I didn't see much. It's just a river there, and I stayed at the YHL Youth Hostel assholes or Youth Hostel Association. So what was I talking about? Shakespeare? William Shakespeare would be rolling in his grave. Shakespeare, rolling in his grave already. It's nothing to do with London, even though that theatre or something, Shakespeare's theatre is in London. Nothing to do with London. Oh, Shakespeare went to London to be famous. He went there to ply his trade. We don't even know whether William Shakespeare is his real name or not. Whether it's a pen name. That's very weird. But never mind. It's a mystery. It's got nothing to do with what is this called? What's this? The greatest detective in Britain is that Sherlock Holmes. Nothing to do with Benedict Cumberbatch. You're supposed to go to Safe Mart, isn't it? It's closed. Huh?
Go there for what?
To buy whatever baby shit.
Yesterday we were there, AA Pharmacy.
There's a KFC there, then went there, made a video there, so yeah. Then the Kamda Indian place. Indians love to buy their long
Sari.
Yeah, long towels, aka saris. I'm trying to offend as many people as possible in one video. Sari is a long cloth which is not that good for washing soaking up the water after your shower, because it's made of some kind of polymer nowadays. In the old days, I don't think there was polymer. In the old days, it's something else. Nowadays, it's everything polymer, so it's easier for them to print it, and it's bullshit. Stuff in the modern times is all easy to produce but lasts only for a few seconds. Okay, actually polymer lasts a very long time because it's plastic. So I do not know what the fuck. Yes, I wanted to say about Nando's. Nando's is closing already, my sister says. Poor thing. I don't think I made a video there.
You see they're taking out the...
Yeah, the N that stands for nigger. Or nigger stands for N. I'm trying to be offensive as possible. Hey, actually, it's actually very offensive to actually be anti-offense. What? It's actually racist to be anti-racist. I made a video about this. Because you are so sensitive towards people. It's like, I should not say, I mean, if you're in America, right? Don't say nigger to the blacks because they will be offended. You can use the nigger word if you use it in a friendly context. Okay? Hey nigger, how are you? But of course, if you say, hey nigger, lynch you. You can't do that. But nigger, you don't use the nigger word. They say, oh my god, taboo. Then the black people, they will think, you should not associate the N word with, with it being offensive because that's in the past. In the past, and let bygones be bygones. So the Nando's is closing down already. Oh my god. I made a video there, so it's about chicken. And that's all I can say. Nando's is a bit expensive, so I don't like actually going there to eat. And there's another expensive place, Kok there, Chinese food.
You stay in the car?
Yeah, that's the story of my life so far.
Okay, if there's anyone coming out, then you know what to do, right?
Coming out?
Coming out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Driving. I hate cars. Okay. This is SS2. Oh god, there's so many mirrors here. What the fuck? For the babies. 3 mirrors, man. Bloody hell. For every if there was fuck it. For every time I see myself in a mirror, if I get 10 cents, I'll be a bazillionaire. It's my quote of the year, man. I need to take a piss actually because it's cold inside here. How many degrees Celsius? 22 degrees Celsius. Oh shit, police. Fuck. What manner of fuckery? 22 degrees Celsius. Oh my fucking god. Normally I hold the camera very smoothly, try to, but this is a vlog, so fuck it. I don't care. So this is SS2. Nothing much to do. Maybe you do me. Trying to rhyme them, but it's destroyed itself. Let's see here. Any pretty girls around? Nope. So this is going to be a long vlog. And it would be very handy if I had my other 32GB SD card, because if I were to finish 1 hour and 30 minutes, which I don't think so, because it's very hard to finish 1 hour and 30 minutes worth of videoing, because I have to continuously talk to the camera, and I do not like to talk. I do not like to talk, okay? I do not like to talk. Only when I turn on the video, I would like to talk. Yeah. I'm a quiet person. I have nothing to rant about. I love life. But once I turn on the camera, oh, my saliva just came out. I am a different man. I'm like the Green Hulk. I have to look around because I don't want the cars that we are blocking, or my sister is blocking. My sister is a very terrible driver. I am a pacifist driver because I have a motorcycle and I like to obey laws. Oh, thank God. Thank you, God, for letting me survive the trip. 5-hour trip on a motorcycle, did not die. Thank God. Motorcycles did not explode. The last time it exploded at the back, the wire, and I got a 10,000 ringgit surgery thanks to this broken collarbone, and there's a titanium inside it, and it's sometimes painful, and it was painful. I mean, this was annoying. There was a bit of a numbing pain. Yeah, it was a numbing pain yesterday because I was holding the bike for 5 hours straight. Not straight, maybe sometimes stop at the rest stop and talk about dirty shit and stuff. So yeah, vlogs are not that popular, nobody watches them. So sometimes when we touch, you touch me, that means you masturbating my cock. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much. And when I close my eyes and hide, I wanna go and call my cock, and won't break down and cry. I wanna hold your breast till the world in me comes. I have to do this, I have to entertain myself, and I can only entertain myself when I'm talking to the camera. Just imagine that I'm just one of the Hang brothers, okay? I'm talking very fast and talking about something important. Of course, I'm not talking important stuff. I'm talking crap. Crap is coming out of my mouth as if it was bullets coming out of a MG42 or machine gun 42, made in 1942, or was released into the wild of World War II in 1942. Machine gun Gewehr, actually it stands for in German Machine and Gewehr. I think it's called Machine and Gewehr. MG42 fires so fast, the bullets, right? I think it's 1,000 rounds per minute or something like that. It will sound like a think they describe it as a lawnmower back in 1940, in the 1940s type of lawnmower. It's like it's shot in bursts. So it's shot in bursts. I had to anti-locking mechanism. I don't want people to go into the car and stealing shit because there's a lot of stuff here, like an iPhone 6 or 7. I'm not sure. So the MG42 1942 release is shot in bursts because it recycles through the bullets so fast. It shoots bullets so fast. It's a waste to actually. I mean, the machine gun is not to kill troops. Okay, it's to suppress them. Make sure they do not advance fast or rapidly. When they hear the machine gun, they will drop down and they will be looking at their squad commanders. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh no, I'm gonna die. They panic, make them panic. That's so. But
Where to eat?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Anything would do. I'm talking to the camera. So it's a distinctive sound. The MG34, I'm not mistaken, made in 34, of course. Of course, there are more MG34s compared to MG42 back in World War II because it's issued earlier, okay? And for you guys who do not know your history, World War II ended in 1945 with Hitler's death. He suicided himself, as my sister likes to say. Suicided. It's wrong, but it sounds very...
Where did I say suicided?
You always say suicided.
I said died, okay? Not
Died?
suicided.
That's a new one. I never heard of died before. Suicided lah. You say one.
Died.
Died. No. There's no such thing as died because die is present tense and died.
Yeah, that's
is
why I always say died.
Suicided.
No, I didn't say
Oh,
suicided.
okay, never mind. So MG34 has a lower rate of fire, so you can distinctly hear it as tat 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 tat. Why am I talking about machine guns? I have to split the video into two already. Where am I now? Oh, this is a food area with lots of great shit. Oh, pretty girl. Is it? Nice breast actually. Never mind. So MG34 lower rate of fire is not as rapid as the MG42, which is MG34 is tut, 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 tut. So it's going to be a bit slightly more accurate than the MG42. Suppression wise, MG34 will definitely lose out to MG42. MG42 is scary, super scary. Everybody is scared of it. Really, really scared. That's the power or the fear of the machine engravir. Yeah, MG42. Lovely. So, remind me to cut this damn fucking video into two. Let's continue on. This is SS2. Nothing to do with shoe stuffer. Oh, I talk about machine guns because this place is called SS2. The SS from World War II. Shoe stuffer. Shoe stuffer. Elite troops of Hitler. There's a lot of hawker stalls here. It's beginning to have a lot of cars already. So
Go lah, doing. Let everybody go. Doing.
where are you going? Is this the site where Muni is?
No.
No. Muni started here, right? Muni is a franchise thing. Is it still?
No place.
Is it still rapidly
Don't know.
multiplying its franchise?
Don't know.
When was the last time you ate at Muni?
Don't know, and I don't care.
Okay. Food is never
I eat Indian food lah.
Indian food. You mean that one pelita? Fuck.
No lah.
Of course not. I mean, you can, but pelita is so ubiquitous and everywhere.
Difficult to find parking space lah.
Okay, where can you find a parking space? You park and you go eat. It's like a lottery.
I park and I go eat.
I mean, you park and we go eat. You want to be more specific and more William Shakespearean. I park and therefore I eat. Is that Shakespeare? I am, therefore I am.
Don't know.
I do, therefore I do am. To be or not to be, that's the question. That somebody said that. Look, if you think I'm lying, this Jalan SS, see? This is SS Schustaffel. So this place is full of full of wedding shops for rich people. A lot of rich people here, nothing to do, they just spend money, and that's the Pelita. So nobody there at all, Pak Wu Ying. So yeah, that's the quality of the food that we might be going to. Okay, no, actually now is Ramadan, so they are fasting, so a lot of the Malays normally go and eat at Pelita. So that's why it's Pak Wu Ying. Pak Wu Ying is Cantonese term for that literally translates to hating or killing flies. Okay, they got nothing to do, the workers in the shop, so they try to kill flies, which I don't think they are doing that, because nowadays in modern times we have the blue light that attracts the flies and they get killed with courtesy of electrical shocks, which is quite humane, because I think those flies do not feel or suffer or is able to feel pain like lobsters and crabs, so we can fool ourselves into thinking that less we have organization for the welfare of flies. It can be quite cruel if they feel pain, like the death sentence for human beings. We try to abolish it because it's painful. Of course, it's painful for a few seconds. So you're going back to work or just go into the?
I'm going back to
Oh,
work.
nice. It's a Chinese girl. So nowadays very hard to see Chinese. How can you go back to work? It's so far away.
I need to go back.
So far away, ah? Hello. Where do you want to eat? Chincha lah.
Can't find a parking space.
So where can you find a parking space?
Oi! Oh, good. Watch it like don't.
Hey. Ooh. What is he shouting?
It's a Malay shopping.
Oh. Oh boy, what's to eat? So wonton mee somewhere here was supposed to be, I think. Now the outskirts of SS2. I shot a video. The wonton mee is quite nice, but I've eaten wonton mee so many times already. Video as well. I was in video eating that wonton mee without the wonton dumplings, but with a duck herbal soup drumstick thing. Delicious. That's an MPV. No. This is something else with 4 wheels. Land Rovers. Ish. Not. Oh, you're going to go to that big place, right?
Big what?
Nothing. Not sure. I don't know my compass or my bearings around here. It will be a nightmare to actually cut this video.
It's lunchtime.
SS3, I think here. Is it called SS3?
Chaoyang.
What's Chaoyang? Who's Chaoyang?
It's Chaoyang place.
Oh, it's called Chaoyang. The place is called Chaoyang. It's like my lecturer Lee Chaoyang, very smart person. He's a Chinese fella, so if he were Malay, then he could have gone places or become a dean of the whole university. But it's Chinese, too bad for him. It's a Malay country. Racism is everywhere. Okay, we're here.
We need to put parking.
What? Where? It's next to a field, man. Why pay for this money? Go into the field and park inside there. There are no boxes there. Talking crap. What are we eating here?
Yeah, don't know.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Do you know that I'm earning about 200 ringgit for these videos a month so far? It's not much, but it's okay. Oh, got a pretty girl.
This one put in your bag. I'll just go back and put in the fridge.
What's that?
Supposedly.
Oh, it's not for me. Viewers, it's not for me, okay?